Oh, hey.
What's up? Welcome to the NyanCave. My name is Tom. This guy is Clay. That guy is Nyandroid.
Hello, friends.
And today, we're solving mysteries. We're going to be an ace attorney.
How did
Actually,
the dirt get in the costume?
Let's find out. Let's do the thing. If you want more Ace Attorney, you actually tune in on Thursday, Friday, Saturdays, and Sundays at 12 o'clock. Yeah.
Sup, my dudes? What do you
My dudes.
Zero? Hi, Corey. Hey, Krieger. Hey, Hopkey. What up? Oh, hey.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hey.
Hi.
Hey, Neo.
How long
hey,
did the
Simon.
dirt get inside the How did the dirt get inside the costume?
From the video footage, it's very likely that someone was inside the costume. But just who could it have been? Check test.
Where have I seen this?
What's the matter, Kay?
I just feel like I remember seeing something that looked like this dirt somewhere before. But where was it? There were these bits of gray fragments mixed in with the dirt.
Hey, let's take a look. Gray fragments. There does seem to be something other than normal dirt mixed into it.
Something must have gotten stuck to it. And lots of it, I might add.
Something got stuck to it. This may merit a closer look. Where did we see dirt? That looks like that's stuck on the inside of the costume. Oh man, I can't see it again, can I? Or can
Yeah.
No, I can't take a look at it.
Well, what's dirty that we own? That
The
videotape
gloves.
is pretty dirty.
Heyo.
Whoa, hey, you get out of here. You're
What?
fired.
Oh.
I'm gonna tell people about your tweets, and then we're all
No,
gonna
don't tell people about my secret
tell people
tweet.
about your tweets from 4 years ago, and
No.
you're gonna be fired from this show.
No, I did a cartwheel.
4 years ago.
4 years
So
ago.
fresh.
Yeah.
I'm all about that 15 years
You
ago.
even tried to
Oh,
delete them, but
no.
they've resurfaced, and now you're getting fired.
Oh no.
Yep.
It's
So-
my worst nightmare.
So
Really, I think the
Oh,
dirtiest thing that we have.
Oh.
Is like, that doesn't make sense to me.
What about what's the truck about? Go to the truck. So we haven't used it yet. Is that the? Never mind. Okay.
The driver
the
wasn't
gloves.
inside.
I think the gloves are dirty. They're
Yeah,
dirty.
look, they got those chunks on them.
And
Look
yeah,
at
they got
that.
chunks and
Look
they're
at that.
and they're dirty.
I'm telling you, man, Blaze killed the guy.
It's pretty damning evidence we've got here.
Look,
Let's
this
see.
is some O.J. Simpson stuff. See that dirt in the glove?
Oh yeah, it definitely fits. So you cannot acquit.
You can't acquit.
No.
And what is Chewbacca doing on the moon of Endor?
Inside a giant ass footprint made by a Mozilla.
That does
It
not
does
make
make
sense.
Blaze killed the man and set him up.
Blaze? Good guy Blaze?
No.
This dirt has some gray bits mixed into it.
And what of it?
We found an item belonging to a certain man, and it was covered in the same type of dirt. That is to say, these gloves.
Those dirt stains certainly look the same, but tell me, just what exactly is the gray substance?
Every time he says that, I just get a little Backstreet Boys twinge. It's like, but tell me why
Ain't nothing
but a gray substance. Tell me why wasn't involved in the murder.
Tell me why.
Objection. This gray substance is
Is
sorry.
titty grab.
Damn. Okay, I'm assuming plastic. Hey, Bloodkin, what up?
I do think there are 5 to 6 hours. Oh, I'm in the wrong. Why is this not refreshed? Can you read that one out, please?
I do
Meandering.
think there may be 5 to 6 hours left at this point. Keep in mind, I was comparing it to another YouTuber that does edit out some parts, but also insert a lot of jokes and personal thoughts throughout the video.
True.
Monday stream if not finished by Sunday, :3 face.
Colon
they
3.
do or we do?
Oh, that's why I was logged in as me.
Wait, we're supposed to insert jokes in this?
I apparently so.
Oh, crap.
I've never known.
Quick, Yanny, joke.
Joke now.
When was the last time
Yes.
President
Go on.
Yeah.
knock knock
Yeah. Oh, you slay him every
Abraham
time.
Lincoln?
Oh.
Oh no. What's the funniest president? Ronald Reagan.
I don't know U.S. history.
I don't either.
Gray substance is, I think it is paint.
You think it's paint, eh?
Yes, because there's something that reminded me of paint that happened.
Do we know?
Who needs scripted jokes when you are the jokes?
Yeah.
I could have just been like, my life. Laugh track.
Oh, 2000.
Zero's really deconstructed our business model
Yeah.
here. My God.
5-0.
No one gets the stream quite like Zero does.
What a story, Nyanny. How's your sex life?
I don't know. It looks like plastic to me.
Okay, do plastic. Like, yeah, do it. Do it.
But like, I feel like we should know. Like these words should show up somewhere.
And that's So
and Yanni, what
like,
do you think?
You just think that you think the gray pixels look like plastic? Is that the only thing you're basing it on?
That's all I've got. And like maybe I was just things you'd find at a dump. I guess you'd find plastic at a dump, but why would plastic chunk like that? Is what I'm thinking. Bike maintenance.
Well, what do we have around us that is gray?
Paint.
This video.
Concrete. Is there an option called concrete?
Oh.
Is there an option called?
Is there an option?
That's right there. Come on, guys.
The gray substance must be fragments of concrete.
You mean the stuff that was scattered around the monster's footprints?
Exactly. Meanwhile, who do those gloves, which are stained with the same kind of dirt, belong to?
Oh, I remember. We found it at Blaze's place.
Yo, it could have been plastic, okay?
It could have been.
Earlier today, we went to Blaze's garage. There, we discovered these dirt-stained gloves. Come to think of it, there were also hammers, shovels, and other tools inside as well.
There was a jackhammer and some pieces of concrete shaped like giant monster footprints, as if they'd been jackhammered out of the concrete.
Why would mechanics gloves intended to be used on machines be covered in dirt? If he broke the concrete with the hammer and then dug into the soil with the shovel, and it's only natural for dirt like that to get on the gloves.
Then maybe.
Yes, the true nature of the monster's footprints have been made clear. It's possible that these footprints were dug up by Blaze the Best himself.
Oh my god, he was searching for Jimmy Hoffa. It's possible.
I don't know who that is.
It's possible. It's possible, you say. Please do enlighten me.
I know, I didn't see a jackhammer there.
Because I honestly have no clue why on earth he would do something like that. It's pretty freaking crazy.
Why did he make the monster footprints? Thinking about it, the answer must be... it's gonna come full circle. Here we go. Man, like, that's a lot of space to break anyways.
Yeah. And he was looking...
Could it have been because he buried something?
He buried something? I smell treasure.
Ha!
So what did he bury?
If we want to find that out, we'll have to dig it up ourselves.
You think the police would have already investigated that? There was absolutely nothing buried beneath those footprints.
Oh, what? Mwah! Seems I was wrong.
Ningwa!
Ningwa! In that case, we should assume the opposite. He dug something up. Damn it, I thought he would have buried the evidence there.
Yeah, wait, which evidence? Oh,
the knife and the chisel, yeah.
That would be pretty cool.
I know. I assume that's what he would have buried, but...
No, he really threw them away, I guess.
What did he dig up then? Because I know the bell was in the trash.
Why, though? Why would he...
I don't know. I don't know.
And how would you not notice that?
Complex motives.
Complex motives.
Complex
I buried
motives?
the snail. Of course. Rip snail. It probably went something like this. Last night at this spot, there was something that Blaze needed to dig up. For that reason, he broke the lock on the back door and sneaked into the film lot.
Sneak is such a stupid word.
Using the hammer and shovel, he set to work.
Man, I love digging. Oh, it's so good.
Damn, that would be a lot of work with a hammer and shovel.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. He placed the items he dug up into his bag before he could fill in the holes.
Ah, that's when John came to practice.
Exactly.
And then Blaze panic got in.
Do you think he meant to cut them out like hooves, or it just happened?
That's something to me, like, that's a pretty convenient game design.
I don't know.
But, you know, if you were trying to disguise it as you didn't do anything, I think you meant to do it in hooves. Like, oh, it's a film.
But if he planned on filming them up, though. Anyways, Blaze panicked and had no choice but to hide himself in the Mozilla costume nearby.
To think you could deduce so much from just a pair of dirty stained gloves. However, all of this is merely a possibility. There's still no proof that he was the one who was hiding inside the costume. For all we know, he might have left the scene once he finished digging.
On the contrary, such proof does exist and can be seen in the video.
Obviously.
When this video was recorded, Blaze was definitely inside the film lot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because his bag is there in the back or something?
That's what I was thinking.
What?
Though I can't blame Agent Lang for not noticing. My god, the whole crew is here. It's so awesome.
Yeah.
The difference between the
Yeah.
current film lot and the one in John's video. Oh, here we go.
Oh, the trunk.
Along with the state of Blaze's garage. It's all too clear that Blaze was still here. Oh, there's the bag. It was behind Sebastian.
Yeah.
What proves that Blaze was still at the film lot when the video was recorded?
In haunts. In pants.
This bag placed near the costume. There was an identical one inside Blaze's garage.
Exclamation point.
First, the dirt on the gloves, and now the bag. Seems there's a connection. Mechanic's gloves. When he dug the monster's footprint like holes. Man, those gloves are so damning for Blaze. Like,
So damn.
threw the knife and chisel away and he left the gloves.
I know. What I love is that he was like, oh, what kind of an idiot would leave evidence of what they did and not wear gloves while they did it?
Yeah, he did say that, didn't he?
He did a lot.
Oh my
A
god.
lot.
Oh my god. Why?
Sup, T. Jackson?
T. Jackson, yo!
That's my proof. Blaze was inside the costume. Ergo, the president's body could not have been hidden inside it.
Siatu. Aya! No.
That's from Jackie Chan
Ay-ya.
Adventures, isn't it? Yeah, it is.
I think it's just a thing
yeah.
that, like,
Wait, what?
it's like, I think it's like an Asian thing to say.
I remember it from Jackie Chan Adventures, though.
Well, Jackie Chan
Oh,
is
yeah,
Asian.
whenever you'd punch things that he wasn't supposed
No,
to.
his grandfather. Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, oh, I gotta punch you. Aya! Yeah, that's what happened every time. I remember that.
It seems I was able to refute Agent Lang's reasoning.
Oh, someone needs to investigate Blaze's house right away, pal. We need to know
Check
what
its
was
uncle.
inside that bag.
Thanks, GD.
Yes, sir. Oh, y'all pipe down. Listen up. Y'all been saying whatever works best for y'all.
Lada, you need to stop. There's no such thing as monsters.
Lau,
Lada.
I'm gonna let you
No,
finish
no,
it. I'm
no,
gonna
Lada,
let you
no.
finish. I'm gonna let you
Lada,
finish in a
Lada,
minute, but
I
I'm
swear
gonna
to
say that
God.
you're just saying whatever you want to say.
You know what?
Okay. Oh, you nutting on my face right
I
now?
am.
Oh, you are. Oh my goodness, you can't do that. It's rude. Gosh. Not that I didn't like it, but it was rude.
And the noisy one returns.
Now there's the footprints of the mighty Mozilla.
Monsters don't exist.
They ain't just some random holes dug up by that old coot.
Sorry, guys. I believe the true nature of these footprints has already been proven quite logically.
Logic, some magic. I ain't buying it.
She would say that. That's a lot of thing to say.
Say what you want, but I know what I saw, and I saw Mozilla.
Can we gotta throw all of Lada's testimony right out. It's unreliable. It's not admissible in court. Is she referring to how she saw Mozilla out the window of the Grand Tower? Preposterous.
Upon our journalist souls, we ain't having none of it.
That statement is an insult to journalists everywhere.
Oh, that's right. There's more of them there monsters than just them footprints.
Man, you know, when this game started, I was like, you know, maybe Lada worked for the Washington Post or something.
Oh, man,
And then
how
as
great.
it went on, I was like, no, she works for Kotaku.
Yeah.
No. And then it was like, no, maybe
Jezebel.
Vice.
She works for Jezebel.
Yeah, no, maybe Jezebel. No.
Gawker.
No.
She works for Gawker.
No, she's on BuzzFeed.
Oh,
No,
she's
but-
BuzzFeed. She's a
Oh,
BuzzFeed
no.
journalist.
Yeah, she's a BuzzFeed journalist.
Yeah. And
where we're at. We're at rock bottom,
Neoside, you
everybody.
really got to the bottom of Lada. Logic? That sounds like a lot of liberal propaganda to me.
Oh, God.
I remember hearing that Sonny over there was seen with the monster earlier. I reckon that gal over there said she witnessed it herself.
Oh, Neo's got it. When these two are together, all meaningful talk grinds to a halt. It really does.
Yeah.
If only we knew just what the monster really was. I think those two would quiet down. Mr. Edgeworth, isn't there anything good you can do?
Yes!
Sorry, anything you can do? Not
The
anything
monster's
good.
true identity. We don't have much choice. Let's see what we can do.
Isn't there something y'all ain't telling us about the monster? Nico, ask him. Ask him right away. Right now.
Please settle down. Regarding the true identity of that monster, I already know what it is.
What'd you say?
You heard me. That's right. The video John recorded provided the hint that I needed.
What you talking about?
Miss Nichols saw Gordy
Yeah.
when she went to check up on John's practice. At that time, she mistook something for Gordy. The monster can be seen in this photograph.
What? Ain't that just some plain old souvenir photo? Y'all don't really think you can pull the wool over the eyes of a pro like me, do you? This is good game design.
This is good, yeah.
This is really
What did
good.
Miss Nichols really see when she mistook Gordy?
Because it's so,
I know, like everyone, no one makes the assumption, right?
Right,
That
yeah.
children are monsters. You have
Exactly.
to
Yeah.
like full on
Yeah,
experience
it's
it.
it.
So the real Gordy was John along the way.
Yeah.
I was thinking, like, here, I'll show you what I think. Can you go to the right a little bit?
Oh, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
to the right, down. Oh, no, left, down. There you go.
Right here.
Yeah, that's right there.
That's the monster.
That's the
That was the
monster.
monster, yeah.
Oh, I see.
I mean, it is Will Powers we're talking about. So.
Yeah, the trouser monster.
The real monster was the child.
What are all the different names for? I actually don't want to go.
No, let's
Trouser
not.
Anyways, here we go. I hope this works.
Here we go. Oh man, if y'all haven't seen our sponsor 150 rap video, that was a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Naturally, Gordy's true identity was this camera crane.
What? Oh.
You heard me. The video John recorded was shot from fairly high up. A shot from this position would be impossible without the camera crane. What?
Side dude, the real monster was the children we made along the way. So many levels.
It's very good.
Real good. That's a real good one.
But there ain't no way Mr. Cole would mistake a camera crane for Gordy.
Wouldn't she? Ah, I'm all tangled here. One second. There
She's glasses.
we go. Muscle glasses. This is where you went after epic mealtime. I wonder about that, Miss Nichols. Miss Nichols,
Yes.
earlier, you said the prescription for your glasses didn't match your eyesight anymore, correct?
That's a
Oh.
throwback.
Yes, lately it seems like my eyesight has been suddenly gotten worse.
She's so wonderful. So, would you say that you weren't able to see Gordy very clearly in the dark?
Yeah, that's right. Its silhouette was all that I could make out.
But remember what Miss Nichols said. And I quote, its skin was really scaly, almost like a reptile.
Camera cranes ain't got no flesh on them, let alone skin. It's just a bare steel frame.
That is certainly true, at least in the case of this photo. However, last night it did have skin.
No. Y'all just doing whatever you can to get in the way of our big scoop, ain't you?
I think I might like harbor negative feelings for Lotta because she is the media in general. And I do feel like this happens to a certain extent in real life.
yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I
Quit
get it.
Where they're just
getting your
like, we had
truth.
this like sensational conclusion. Let's just keep it that
Yeah.
way. We got what we need now. There's no
Yeah.
reason to look any further. It's awesome.
Yeah.
But
The
what
truth-
about the truth?
Nah, that's boring. Let's
Boring.
go.
The truth is boring. Monsters are real and aliens are attacking.
Oh, no!
The borders, according to Trump.
Oh, wow. That was not my intention. I don't know what's with you and the political humor recently.
I don't know.
But
It's
I'm
just-
on the
it's-
political humor train. Don't steal
it's
my
just
thing,
because
Yanni.
We're
It's so-
Canadian. People do to watch us to get away from that.
It's so easy and
Yeah,
low
I
hanging.
know.
Like
It's
if the
very
fruit,
low-hanging,
wasn't
yeah.
literally just rolling to my
Yeah,
feet, I'd be
I
like, whoa.
know.
But it's just like there it is. Might as well pick it up and be like,
Oh, yikes. But since I've come this far, it's time to put an end to your nonsense.
Over 10,000 reports that vaccines don't cause autism? Nah, I bet it'll be the one that said they do. Oh, more political.
Oh, damn. Gordy's skin is right before our very eyes. This is the skin of Gordy that Miss Nichols saw.
There it is.
I think there's nothing for me to make fun of here. Like,
Nope.
are you okay?
I said no.
Oh, okay. Well, I was going to press it, then you said no.
Oh, no, you said
I'm
there's
like,
nothing
what?
to make fun of here.
No,
Nope.
I know.
Take that!
Hey, unit, what up? We're just uncovering the mystery of Gordy.
Unit.
Yeah,
What?
Unit
Oh.
Londa.
Yeah, no, it's an absolute unit.
Oh, man.
Absolute unit Londa. As Miss Nichols stated in her testimony earlier, it looked like it was going to rain last night. Well, it never actually rained. John still covered the camera crane with a rainproof sheet, which, to Miss Nichols, looked like the monster's skin.
What? Oh my goodness. Oh, Jesus.
And,
Oh, I
and
was-
very
Jesus,
much
Mary,
you just
and
got
jump.
spanked face right here. Just, oh!
a little bit. I was actually just considering how dangerous it is to have a bear trap on the side of your backpack.
Open.
Yep.
Open. Could you imagine being
Oh,
on like
on a
public
subway.
transit? Oh my god. Oh
And
my
this
god.
is in Japanifornia. You know what their trains are like.
Dangerous. Yeah.
Oh, hi, it's Joe.
Bah.
You gotta be kidding me. Oh, hi,
Isn't
Joe.
that right, John?
Man, you saw right through it all. Not bad, old man.
Unfortunately, the Gordy that Mystical saw was nothing more than an illusion.
Ooh, her name, when you said
Not
it quickly, sounded like
again.
mystical.
Ooh, Miss Nichols.
Oh,
Mystic
I heard
Miss Nichols.
mystical. I just thought that's what was said.
Just gotta make sure not to put a T in front of that.
Not again. Looks like my dream has shriveled up and died once again.
Don't test Miss
Oh,
Nichols.
jeez.
Mentor! Senpai! Senpai,
I wonder if
please.
it's senpai or
Yeah.
sensei.
Sensei.
Yeah.
You know, if a,
Sagasi, please, tell me.
Tell us.
if a quiz is quizzical, then what's a test?
I'm not answering that.
Hard.
Seems like things have finally settled down.
I really thought that boy was hiding something from me.
Shisho.
Shisho. Ah, interesting.
Guess I had it all wrong.
It was Sensei.
Oh, it was sensei. Well, like Sagasi thinks.
Now that we figured out the true form of the monster, everyone seems refreshed.
Actually, there's two people here who are totally bummed out.
Agent Lang! God is good. God, no thanks. Yes,
Report is in,
please.
sir. We got the results of President Wong's autopsy. And by the way, Mario Party 2 is happening. The second episode of My Party League at 3:30 p.m. Woo!
With a good friend MC Chu.
Good. Show it to me. Pull
Okay.
it out. Contusions and bone fractures found across the body resulting from tremendous pressure.
Interesting.
So this is the cause of death. In other words, he was crushed to death.
Man, like, I really feel like he should have held off on pushing the whole falling from great heights. I mean, I guess he could still be crushed to death if he fell from great heights. But before seeing the autopsy.
They
Yeah.
will see us falling from such great heights. Come down now.
Postal Service? I haven't
Yes.
heard that song in a long time. It's a good
Right?
song.
It's a good song.
I thought as much.
The yellow stain on chest was currently under investigation, but it seems that gunpowder residue was found on his right hand.
Sunflower residue? I didn't know the president was into gardening.
No, gunpowder residue. Traces of it are left behind when a gun is fired. Since it has been found on his right hand, it's possible that the president fired a gun.
A gun, huh? But we didn't find any guns when we investigated this area.
Unexplained gunpowder residue. I'll have to look over the autopsy report later. Now then, Agent Lang, it seems we have our answer. The president did not die from falling off the roof of the Grand Tower. Rather, he died from being crushed under Mozilla's head.
I can't deny it. Looks like your logic was right after all.
This means the suspicions surrounding Miss Courtney should be cleared up, right?
Yes. Not only the cause of death, but the time of death proves her innocence as well.
I didn't realize. So 2 days ago, the president goes up onto the roof, and then George leaves him up there, And now he's locked up there, and we haven't gone and looked. So that's what the body double's in there, dead because he's crushed. And that's where the president's been all along. And why is there no video of him leaving?
He's upstairs?
Stuck upstairs.
I think he's stuck on the. I think he's stuck on the roof, hangover style.
Oh, wow. That would be something.
Oh God. Okay.
Judge Courtney met with the president 2 nights ago. However, according to the autopsy report, the time of death was around 11 p.m. last night. Mozilla's head also found last night. It matches up perfectly.
That's a relief.
Isn't it a bit too early to be relieved?
Yeah, Bloodkin says if it fell from 50 floors, the body wouldn't look that good. Absolutely. But
We said that a lot.
I don't assume anything with this game.
No.
Like, it just might be a choice that they made.
Like,
it
I
might
mean,
be
for
a censorship. I don't know.
Truly.
Like, if they're pushing that it fell from so high, I'm gonna humor the idea. While
Yeah,
we
definitely.
do it. But I can't just be like, no, the body would be like exploded.
Yeah, like because it would.
The bruising would be savage. Like, we noticed bruising on the one case from the one thing when they fell like
10 feet.
like 10 feet. Or
And they said
whatever.
exactly. This is
Yeah.
body falling from 10 feet.
because of the bruising and the impact. But
Yeah.
man, 50 floors, my God.
Yeah.
Oof.
Oh God.
On the concrete. Oh, God.
Oh.
Agent Lang.
The president died after being crushed by the Mozilla's head. That, I will admit. But the problem is, who was responsible for the falling head?
Mozilla's head fell last night. And last night, the one who was at the film lot was. Oh, 51 floors. Here's Johnny. Here's Johnny. There's no 4th floor. So 50
or
floors.
13.
Lawyered!
What are you saying? Surely you're not implying.
That's right. You killed him, didn't you? John Marsh.
Yes!
They got him!
You finally see the truth, Lang. Let's wrap this case up and arrest the child.
No!
One less child in the world. Oh, he's sweating. Oh,
Yep.
no.
Yep. Sweat and milk.
That pup is hiding something. It was the scene where the body was discovered last night. He also saw the footprints. And despite that, he still claims to know absolutely nothing about the incident. Isn't that a bit too convenient?
These footprint-shaped holes have not been proven to be related to the case. Just because he saw the holes doesn't necessarily mean that he's involved in the incident. His milk carton is also sweating in Farstar.
You should.
It was me, the milk carton. Hi, gentlemen.
Takes the kid hostage.
You've drank me for the last time, you shit.
It's been a sip, everybody. I'm trying to think of milk-related puns and I'm just drawing a blank. A white blank.
What? Watch the. All right.
You sure about that? Take a look at the pup's face.
Oh my God. I guess you could say that the president was utterly crushed. I'm gonna milk this joke.
You best you believe it.
He looks pretty shaken up to me.
It looks like he hit the mark, but John doesn't want to talk about it.
If he doesn't feel like talking, then we have no idea. Then I have an idea of my own. Let's check the tape.
Uh-oh. Agent Lang, what is your intention?
The police have a device that lets you analyze the video footage up close and personal.
Oh, what's that?
Word Hanson! Oh, sorry.
Mr. Analyzer? What is it called?
Oh, Mr. Analyzer. I don't know. I can't remember. It was something like that.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Agent Lang, you would suspect John enough to go that far.
As long as John's lips are sealed, this may be the only way for us to get closer to the truth. Detective Gumshoe, if I'm not mistaken, you have that device with you, correct?
Oh, Mr. Analysis? Yeah, ready to go, sir.
Now we're talking.
Prosecutor Edgeworth, would you please perform the video analysis for us?
Oh boy. She wants me to do it.
Who knows what kind of faults that wolfman will find in it?
This isn't exactly my strong suit, but I suppose I have no choice. I'm much more of a sonar, metal detector kind of guy.
Dog detector.
Are there any new clues in the video? Well, you know, like this isn't the most interesting part. So let's take a enhance.
Can we enhance more? Oh, what? This is it?
Okay, so we can just.
Oh, it says Creever.
Oh, Creever is my favorite
I
bag.
can't examine.
Do you think it's supposed to be Clover?
I think. Wait.
Rover?
Oh, here.
Can you do anything?
No, I cannot. I don't know what it's supposed to be. Creeper.
Why don't you highlight over top of it?
What?
Oh, never mind.
Let's just
I think
keep looking.
I think we're supposed to enhance this one. There, yeah. I don't know, guys. I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, let's keep looking.
Let's go back to that bag. Maybe it's the bag.
Yeah, it might be the bag. I don't know. There's nothing out of the ordinary really in this footage at all.
Wait, hold on. Hey, go back to the top one again for real quick.
yeah.
I think there was something we may have missed here.
Holy fuck, it's Sam's
Oh,
Twitch.
wow. Oh, shit. No, what's really messed up? Okay. Now, notice where his legs go. See, and then into the photo. Now, go to the bottom one. He has no legs. That is what we're proving right now. This guy's got no legs. How'd he do it?
I don't know, man.
How do you get away with murder when you can't run from your problems?
I don't freaking know.
All right.
All right. Wow.
So what do we do? Click on it? Present?
The booty.
I'm gonna touch
yeah.
his butt, yeah.
It looks like he's simultaneously shirtless and not shirtless.
Yeah.
Right? I know. It's like oh no, it's like Jotaro's hat. You know, it is like half hat, half hair.
Yeah.
It just blends in because the mangaka was lazy, apparently.
Yeah.
Or Sephiroth. When you
or
see him that
Sephiroth.
one time and he gets to the groin area and it's just hair.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
It just pans down and it's just hair. It's like he just doesn't have anything down there. Only hair.
Only hair.
No legs, just hair.
This is...
What's the matter? I want to see too.
Hey, what's wrong? Show it to me.
Prosecutor Edgeworth, I request you submit the evidence to the court.
Maybe not. Please take a look at the top right corner of the zoomed in video. It's very hard to see, but...
This person is... The president!
Impossible. Huh? No way.
Okay, it looks like the milk carton is sweating, but I think it's actually just running off of his face and then doing an arc down in front.
I think that the milk
milk
is
carton is sweating.
because when you have something that is cold out in the warmth,
yes.
the condensation
Oh,
sweats.
yes. Yeah, there it is.
Got the milk sweats.
It
Milk
seems
steak.
we finally found it, at last. The evidence that points to the true killer.
This video places John at a major disadvantage.
You're wrong. That's not right. I didn't know anything about this.
That's not gonna cut it, kiddo. It's clear that you and the victim were together at the same place where the body was found, John Marsh. There is no doubt. You killed the president.
No, it can't be. Why would you? John, please don't tell me. Did you really kill the president?
No, that's...
I'll take things I never thought I'd ask my son for 500, Trebek.
That's kind of whack. Like...
What?
Like to be like, did you really kill the president? Like, it seems like a weird thing for a mother to ask.
I mean,
Yes, he was lactose intolerant. I did him in.
I
you
expect her to say,
you don't understand. You don't
"Explain
understand.
yourself."
He just lied to her earlier.
Yeah.
She doesn't even know her son anymore. He said he was in the hotel room, but he wasn't. He says he
could've been
didn't
off
kill the
killing-
president. Now, can we
Did
really
he?
believe him? Didn't
But
he?
did he?
Did he? Take him away, toys. Take him
John,
away.
please don't tell me. Did you really kill the president? Mr. Edgeworth, is this really decisive evidence?
Well, I don't know. It's not a smoking gun.
Mr. Prosecutor, looks like you can't object to this. That pup said he didn't know anything, right? And yet the president's right here in his video.
John, what are you hiding?
Local calf kills lion.
John, please tell us the truth. The truth is, it's all my fault.
Ah, yes.
John Marsh, what did you do?
Actually killed the president by accident.
You know what they say, though. There's no point in crying over spilled milk.
Mozilla's head falling was my fault.
Here we go. During the rehearsal.
Well, I was setting up the equipment on the roof. I used the heater. After that, I went down to practice, but I forgot to turn it off. Then my mom called me, so I left the film lot. When I came back to the lot, after the phone call was over, Mozilla's head that was on the roof had fallen.
Oh, no.
And right next to it was the president, lying dead on the ground.
Yeah.
How can that be?
This is why basic safety regulations exist, everyone. Like,
Yeah.
seriously, these rules are meant to be followed. Some rules are meant to be broken, but not safety rules.
Not
No.
safety rules, which is why I'm always extra cautious around knives.
I know,
Yeah.
man, but seriously, like, you probably should stop wearing a hard hat in the studio.
Yeah.
I need it just in case.
A little excessive.
Yeah.
And
What
honestly,
about the-
I know that you haven't hurt anyone yet,
Yeah.
but those steel-toe boots are really looking dangerous.
Yeah.
But I need them. And I
They're-
have to wear the life jacket because my steel-toed boots are so heavy.
That'll do it.
The water wings are just for fun, though.
How can that be?
I see. There were indeed traces that something had caught fire on the rooftop.
It was just a small fire, so I was able to put it out by myself.
So the president's death was John's fault?
But wouldn't that make this an accident, sir?
And then, what did you do with the fallen head?
I took it apart, brought the pieces up to the roof, and put it back together.
That's kind of the silliest thing to do in that case. He really should have called for help.
Yeah.
I don't know why he would try to cover it up.
So you put out the fire and even put the fallen head back on the roof.
That's kind of I think that's a crime.
Yeah.
Which means you were hiding evidence.
Yeah.
We can't be having that, you naughty little pup.
I didn't do it on purpose. I really did just forget to turn off the heater.
I like how I joked about it being him, but it may actually have been him.
Yeah, but now we're gonna have to prove that our own logic was wrong and that it wasn't the falling head that killed him and it was
Maybe. I don't know. It's pretty conclusive.
yeah.
When the legs broke, the stand would have tilted if Mozilla's head was on top of the stand.
It would have fallen off. So the head fell down because of the fire.
Yes. And if that's the case, I also have a pretty good idea of what caused the fire. There's a flammable can next to the heater. It seems someone is lacking in safety awareness, right?
Yeah.
Was it really just an accident?
Blaze says, can he lift the head? Blaze, the head breaks off into many different pieces.
Yeah.
And only the film people know how to put it, take it apart and put it back together.
Yeah.
So he could have.
Yeah.
It was established. They asked earlier, like, could one person move this head? Yes, if they took it apart.
And then Penny even said,
Yeah.
I'm so weak, but even I
can
could do it.
Yeah. It's so easy, a child could do it. They didn't say that, but
Subtle wing.
yeah.
If that's the truth, then what was the president doing here?
I don't know. There was no one else around when I was there.
You expect me to believe that? The president wouldn't have just come to a place like this without a reason, you know.
Indeed. The president's reason for coming here is still a huge mystery. 2 nights ago, he met with Judge Courtney on the roof of the Grand Tower. And last night, he was here at the film lot. Did he meet with John? I'll have to listen to John's testimony very carefully.
Maybe the safety officer got mixed up between flammable and inflammable.
The joke is they mean the same thing.
Thanks, Nearside, dude. That was really good, though. Because they do mean the same thing. And why?
Well, I was setting up equipment on the roof. I used the heater.
Oh, my bad.
After I went down to practice, okay.
John, you are still young. I know it can get a little cold in the early spring, but you shouldn't have to resort to a heater. Uh-oh, here comes
It is
weird.
precisely because he is young that he must make sure to take care of himself.
Such a weird argument to make. I know. I think it's kind of like
They're up, child.
I know it's a tongue-in-cheek, like, why would you press this?
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
However, while it can get a bit chilly during this time of year, I wouldn't necessarily say.
Hold it, mold man. Is this really the right time to be having this argument?
See?
Yeah.
God, he's completely right.
John, you did well to get the better of Mr. Edgeworth, but please mind your language.
Let's not forget that he got the better of you too, Your Honor.
I know, Mom. So, where was I? After that, I went down to practice, but I forgot to turn it off.
You forgot to turn off the heater. You didn't check it before leaving the room.
I meant to turn it off, but I was too focused on practicing, so... Come on, everyone forgets stuff like that sometimes.
That poor milk carton.
Yeah. Don't worry, it knows that he's joking.
Hey, Bucket!
What up?
You know when you just order pizza, but like, I'm so hungry, I should have just made something right now. That's me currently. Hope we get to it fast. Honestly, been there a lot.
Yeah.
Been there
I
a
definitely
lot.
had the
I snack on
hangries.
tortilla chips when that happens.
Tortillas.
I hope you enjoy your pizza.
What's your type
wonder
of
what
pizza
flavor it
choice?
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Tell us,
gotcha.
What's on top?
Yeah, I got you. I forget small things like that all the time, too. Like sometimes, I'll forget to turn off the AC or the lights in Mr. Edgeworth's office.
Oh my God, are they talking about our
Or I'll
studio?
jump off the ladder for his bookshelves, or leave the prank calls on his answering machines.
Oh!
But forgetting to turn off the heater is really dangerous, so you gotta be careful.
Some of those things had nothing to do with forgetfulness. John, please continue.
Looks like you got it rough too, old man. Well, back to my story.
I want to hear Kay's prank phone calls for Edgeworth.
Hello, this is Prosecutor Buttstain. I'm calling for Mr. Edgeworth. Yeah, it'd be pretty really bad, I bet.
Then Mom called me, so I left the film lot.
Nice blood kitten. I like black olives. They're tasty.
I don't think that.
I know,
they're
that's the
tasty.
problem with them, though. Not everyone likes them, so you can't order them very often. If I get personal pizza, though, I'll put them on there. It was late night at the film lot, and not a single member of the film crew was found around, or was around. So then, why would you leave the premises in order to answer a phone call?
I totally forgot about the phone call thing, so I kinda panicked. If I didn't answer it fast, I would have been busted for leaving the hotel without permission.
In that case, why didn't you just answer it here?
Because I was rehearsing. All the cameras and mics were on. If I talked here, every last word I said to Mom would have been caught on camera.
Oh my god, I really wish it was. Yes, Mom.
Yes, Mom. I love you too, Mom.
You too.
Yes, Mom.
Yes, Mom.
Okay, Mom. I know, Mom. Yes.
Smooches.
I'm your good boy.
Oh my god. So, he was embarrassed that the conversation with his mother would be recorded.
Anyways, I stopped practicing for a bit and rushed down to the film lot. When I came back to the lot after the phone call was over,
In that phone call, you lied and said you were at the hotel, correct?
why didn't you tell your mom what you were rehearsing? If I told her, she would have called the hotel and made them send a taxi or something. Of course I would have. A child alone on the streets at that time of night?
I was expecting the, you damn right I did! Or whatever.
What sort of parent would allow their child to be in such a dangerous situation?
I guess kids just don't understand how their parents feel.
It goes both ways, Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh, indeed. Now then, John, please tell us what happened after the phone call.
Huh? Oh yeah, of course. When the call was finished and I came back here, Mozilla's head that was on the roof had fallen.
Was there any indication that the head was about to fall?
I don't know. I was focused on my rehearsal.
So, you forgot to turn off the heater, which led to a fire on the roof. I would think you should have at least heard something.
Heard something? Oh, I was wearing headphones, so
Headphones?
listening to the movie's soundtracks helps me get into the scene. I had it on full blast, that's why I didn't hear anything.
And yet, you noticed your mother's incoming call.
I had my phone on vibrate, old man. That's how I noticed. Anyway, the head had fallen. And right next to it was the president, lying dead on the ground.
What was the state of the body?
I didn't get a good look, but he was fucking ripped. Because it was dark.
He's suddenly become as quiet as a mouse.
I guess John doesn't really want to remember anything about the body.
Is that the only reason why he's gone so quiet? Should I press him for more details? Yes. You didn't get a good look. Then how did you know he was dead?
That's... well...
He's clearly shaken. He must be hiding something. Wouldn't you normally call for help if you see someone collapsed on the ground? However, you did nothing of the sort.
But he was already dead.
Is that so? You seem quite certain that the president was already dead. Now, is there a reason for that, I wonder?
The guy was collapsed on the ground, and right next to him was the fallen monster head. I'm not stupid. It wasn't hard to imagine what happened.
You can imagine whatever you want, but there's no way for you to know that he was dead. You actually checked to make sure the president was dead, didn't you?
Yeah, that's right. I was scared, but I got up close to the body and checked to see if he was breathing.
I thought as much. However, why would he hide that? There must be a reason. Please tell me the state of the body at that time.
At first, I didn't know he was dead. I would have realized sooner if there had been any blood. But there wasn't a single drop, and his clothes were completely spotless. Either way, he wasn't breathing. That's how I knew he was already dead.
Would you please append those statements to your testimony? That's where we're gonna get him.
He didn't know right away that he was dead. There were no blood on his clothes, and his clothes were spotless.
His clothes were not spotless.
No, they were not.
But he wasn't breathing at all when I checked, so I knew he was already dead.
So we have 2 new statements suppressed, though, I think. Yeah, we do. So, you were unable to tell if he was dead because of the lack of stains on his clothes. Are you certain of that?
Of course I am. You guys saw the body too, right? So what's the big idea?
You said that the area was dark, and yet you were still able to make that observation.
I'm telling you, there wasn't a single stain on his entire body. Give it a rest, old man.
Thank you, John. That was all I needed to hear.
Are clean clothes that important to you, Mr. Edgeworth?
Damn right.
Mine are freshly washed, though.
That's true. Next, could you tell me how you determined that the president was dead?
Ignored. Well, there wasn't anything to let me know right away that he was dead, you see.
Detroit.
But he wasn't breathing at all when I checked, so I knew he was already dead.
So you don't think the moose's head crushed him, eh? Nope. I'm pretty sure it did. That's my theory. Because I know a certain somebody who likes to play with fire. How did you check to see if he had stopped breathing?
They taught us how at school. You get right up close to the person's nose and check to see if you can feel their breath. I never thought I'd have to do it for real, though.
Tom's dead. I never learned that. Did anyone learn that?
Kinda. I took first aid.
Like, I mean,
I would use the back of your hand because the back of your hand is very sensitive. So if you use the back,
well, yeah, because I did the back of my fingers there. I don't know, like I would go right for a pulse myself.
Yeah.
Right. I would go for the throat. I guess.
No, yeah, you would go for the throat.
I would go for the throat. The throat or the wrist, like just apply the pressor.
To me, I think the wrist sucks for finding a pulse. Like you can do it, but I find the throat is so much easier.
You have to put like quite a bit of pressure on it though to
See,
feel it. I can't remember where.
Someone once told me like they're don't ever check pulse for like at the throat because like someone died that way or something.
Really? It feels
What?
so it
Like,
feels so like ba-dump.
I don't really know, but I'll do a Google. Death via pulse.
Okay.
Do I have no good?
Oh,
do have
I didn't
no
press that.
check?
That's weird.
That was really brave of you to be able to do something like that. John, you sure are amazing for an elementary school kid.
Oh, Blaze says always go for the wrist. Yeah, I think you gotta like really.
Why Blaze Rail? I go for the wrist. Like I don't feel like. Can you feel a pulse in my wrist?
I can't remember where it is. Yeah, putting your hand on the chest. Yeah, ear to chest too is a good one. Okay, he's in middle school. Please try to get that into your head sometime soon.
It'd be pretty scary to see a corpse just suddenly appear out of the blue like that. Not to mention the fallen monster head lying next to the body.
Panic would certainly be an understandable response in such a situation.
So this is funny though, because Edward says, "What's wrong with putting your hand on their chest to see where their heart is?" And it really seems like that mark on the chest of the Presidente.
But still, all things considered, this was just an accident, right?
Indeed. That is if we decide to take John's words at face value. I wouldn't mind having some more concrete details on the state of the crime scene.
More concrete details?
Well, I was setting up. Oh, okay.
So, did we get the autopsy report? No, we didn't. Bam! His clothes were spotless.
Yeah, that's right. You got a problem with it, old man?
John, it is painfully obvious that you are desperately trying to hide something from me.
What are you going on about? I'm not hiding anything.
You are hiding something about this yellow stain on the president's clothes, correct?
I peed on him.
God damn it. Why would you leave it entirely out of your testimony? The fact that you made no mention of it only serves to cast more suspicion upon yourself.
That's because...
I hope you have a convincing explanation. Uh-oh. Mother hen coming in here. Judge Courtney.
Allow me to explain.
Why are you?
The yellow stain left on the president's chest is almost certainly lion lily pollen.
Lion Lily.
When I met with the president on the roof of the Grand Tower 2 nights ago, I brought him a bouquet of lion lilies. Lion lilies are beautiful flowers with stunning golden petals.
Oh.
Some of the pollen from the lilies must have gotten on the president's suit. But I didn't see any lilies in the security footage, though.
It's right behind his shoulder, maybe.
Yeah.
They were simply obscured by the president's body.
His formidable body.
Why did you bring a bouquet?
That... I cannot say.
Oh my god! Was Courtney sliding into the president's DMs? Oh no!
I think she was, though.
Oh! No, not him, though.
I know. You feel bad about it?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
We can
I don't
go to-
know.
we
It's
can go to the
it's
gym.
just he didn't seem like he was an okay guy.
I
don't
A little
know.
cowardly.
Yeah. I
Not
mean,
not as brave as us.
I don't know. I thought maybe Edgeworth, you know?
Oh, yeah.
They'd be nice together.
Oh, yeah.
I ship a Courtney Edgeworth.
Oh,
you know?
man, yeah. No, that just doesn't.
Hey, you're keeping way too many secrets. You won't tell us why you met with the president or the reason you brought him flowers? Your son's gonna go to jail and fucking die if you don't.
My apologies. However, I did give him the bouquet. That much is for sure.
But when the president's body was discovered, we didn't find any flowers.
I honestly don't know how that could be.
Huh. Hey, Miss Judge. All the answers have been too vague. You can't say this and you don't know that and... Do you accept flimsy testimony like that in your trials?
Edge Court? Absolutely.
Hey, cut it out!
John,
I threw the flowers away.
You threw them away! So, there were flowers near the body when you found it.
Yeah, that's right. They were right on top of the president's body.
It's funny, like I thought I had no idea what secret they could be hiding, but then of course, like, you know, a president in a relationship, it's a little scandalous.
Yeah, definitely.
with a judge
in a
and a
foreign
movie
country.
star child.
Oh God,
Yeah.
the tabloids would just eat it up.
They had been crushed as flat as pancakes, though.
Oh, I see. So the flowers were squashed by Mozilla's head too.
And a large amount of pollen got stuck to the president's suit. That seems to be the gist of it. However, why did you go out of your way to dispose of the flowers?
No reason.
So John's not going to tell us anything either. Like,
I guess mother and son both have a lot of secrets, huh?
that's the thing. It's like they're kind of trying to protect each other.
Yeah, you know what this? You know what this part of the trial makes me want to do?
What?
Like, yeah, okay. I guess you're right. You don't have any information. Your son's going to jail now. Bye. And just let it.
Yeah.
That's what, like, you know?
Yeah, you heard it here first, everybody. Tom wants to arrest the child.
Yeah.
That is not true. At the very least, I can tell you why John threw away those flowers. Huh? Huh? Eh? What?
Nah.
John, you saw me leaving the house with those flowers in hand, didn't you? Did you not?
Aww!
Oh, I get it. John saw the flowers and thought of his mom.
He threw them away in order to protect Judge Courtney from being suspected.
Did a lot of tampering with evidence. That's super illegal, John. You can't do that.
The entire case of is like the story of the century, but Lot is still like,
But Mozilla, though!
Nice comment, Time Access. Very good, very good.
That's not true. You're all wrong.
That was his worst lie yet.
I often decorate the house with those flowers. The bouquet must have reminded him of me.
Okay, so the pup just happens to find the flowers from his mother's bouquet on top of the body. That's why he threw them away and kept silent about the body.
You know, there have been times where I'm like, damn, Lang, like, you don't have any legs to stand on. What are you doing? This time I'm like, yeah, Lang, right? I know.
Thanks for being the voice of reason here.
You're essentially made entirely of legs right now.
Yeah. That's a tiny little story if I've ever heard one.
And what's wrong with that? I suppose you prefer untidy, messy stories, Agent Lang.
Whoa, settle down, Kay.
Don't tell me you've forgotten already, Missy. This pup confessed that she caused the monster's head to fall last night.
Bye, Sagasi.
Oh, yeah. That's true, but...
He's currently the only suspect.
Oh, sorry. I hit that by accident. Actually, or did I even hit that? Maybe the objection just went. It is true that there are many reasons to suspect John. However, there is someone other than John who is far more suspicious.
What'd you say?
John himself was kidnapped by that very person not too long ago.
Oh, and we rescued him from the refrigerated warehouse near the harbor, pal.
Damn. Kay's got some awesome aesthetic.
Yeah, real nice.
Even with their hair up. I guess her hair up is okay, but hair down, Kay.
Hair down K is pretty great.
Yeah.
I like hair up K. It gives her better personality. Hair down K was a bit generic for my liking.
But bandages, though.
refrigerated
Bandages
warehouse.
and long hair. It's great.
Mikan?
A refrigerated warehouse?
Let's get
Oh,
those
that's right, pal.
exciteds going. All of them are very cute in that photo. I agree.
The refrigeration wasn't turned on, so he wasn't about to freeze to death or nothing.
Yeah, Dream Image says Team Hair Up. Okay, I wonder what the general opinion is. Can
Yeah,
we get
hair
a
up,
vote
hair
for
down.
that?
Yeah, we can get a vote.
The refrigeration wasn't turned on, so he wasn't about to freeze to death or nothing. But if he hadn't yelled out for help, we never would have found him.
Oh, sorry.
Once the sleeping drugs wore off, he was finally able to call out for help.
Sleeping drugs, huh? If I recall correctly, when you were kidnapped?
That's right! There was a bottle lying on the floor of the refrigerated warehouse.
Sorry.
Bless you.
You know, that reminds me of, we're playing Mario Party at 3:30 tonight, and you should probably be there for it, because it's going to be a great time.
Princess Leia. What's wrong with you?
I love Princess Leia.
Cinnamon buns.
That's
Oh,
right!
wow.
There was a bottle lying on the floor of the refrigerated warehouse. I think it was the same thing that was used on me not too long ago.
Should get your votes in, everybody. K up, or K hair up or down?
Yeah.
My votes were down.
My vote is for up.
Pick a side.
I think it was the same thing that was used on me not too long ago.
Mr. Megasi, good taste. Haiti, good taste.
That sleepy stuff.
Sleep easy.
Sleep
Ed.
easy.
Sleep easy.
Sleepy ZZZ stuff
Somebody-
is super powerful.
Somebody ban Angriest. Voted for Princess Leia.
Somebody promote Angriest.
How about it, Agent Lang? John is clearly a victim. Hair up, 24 votes.
It's got more personality to it. It fits her better. Hair down's nice.
There's a mastermind at work behind the scenes of this case.
How about this? Do you think we can agree that like hair up K looks really good because you know it's hair down K when she like gets home? Take it all out. Wow.
That's nice.
You know?
So your answer is why not both?
Why not? Like, you can't. You truly can't have one. Her hair is only up like that. There's no way to change it.
Nope.
It's locked in.
If you can't accept me at my hair up, you don't deserve me at my hair down.
There it is.
I don't hate her hair up or anything.
No one's saying that. No one's blaming you.
I don't know anything about this so-called mastermind. You say they were here last night?
I still don't know for sure yet.
It's not like you to be so vague, Mr. Prosecutor.
Indeed. I still don't have any evidence that ties the mastermind to this murder. Is there someone else? Is there anyone besides John who had the opportunity to murder the president? My God. It's odd that John left the piece of the horn beside the president, though. That's it.
It was dark.
As I thought. In the end, that pup is our only suspect. I thought we were agreeing on something here, man.
Isn't there one more suspect, Agent Lang?
Oh, what's this?
Didn't we prove it earlier? Last night, there was only one person here. Oh, wait, what? Wait, no.
What?
Sorry, there's more than one person here, maybe.
Blaze
Sorry,
to
I
best.
read that quickly.
You're saying he's the one who done it?
Last night, John was not alone. Blaze the Best was here too. Shouldn't we consider him a new suspect?
Blaze the best killed the president?
It's entirely possible.
Blaze the best. It can't be. The same guy from 12 years ago.
12 years ago. That keeps popping up.
Well, a lot has changed. It all happened over 12 years ago. Back then, he and my old man were close friends, and our clan protected the president's life.
Lang, don't tell me you're the one from 12 years ago.
You got it, sister. Ain't this nice? Now you're finally going to prison where you belong.
Man, Warden Roland is not a good person.
Nope.
12 years ago was a long time coming for a suspended sentence. Don't you agree?
Agent Lang, what happened 12 years ago? By the way, everybody, let this be a lesson to everyone.
Yeah.
Animal lovers are not always good people.
Not always.
Not always.
A lot of the time.
Just because he or she has a very cute pupper in their photo on their Tinder profile, don't mean you should swipe right.
But you might, but you
No.
still could.
Uh-uh.
Just hug the pupper, hug the pupper, you just give a little nuzzles and
No.
oh, you know.
It might not even be their
over
dog in the picture.
It might not.
Oh, it might not be. Liars.
Just they find cute dogs like, oh my god, can I take a picture with your dog for my Tinder profile?
My Tinder profile has no dogs.
And then,
Wait, you have a Tinder profile?
No, if I did, it would not.
mine would just be dogs. If I had
Agent
one,
Lang. Oh, sorry.
Just dogs.
just dogs.
just like a picture of a Shiba Inu.
Pork, fellow human.
Hello. Can you pat me and call me a good boy?
Yeah. Honestly, I would love to make some joke Tinder profiles.
Oh man, there was a really good one about grilled cheese sandwich.
Oh yeah.
And it was very cheesy puns throughout
Ah, lovely.
it.
It
Actually,
better have been like bread and cheese. If there was any meat or things in there, I'd be
oh,
so
that's
mad.
not a grilled cheese sandwich anymore. That's a clubhouse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or a melt. That's what it is.
Ah.
Agent Lang, what happened 12 years ago?
Nothing that concerns you.
On the contrary, it might just have some sort of connection with this case.
Oh, huh. And I suppose you have some proof, Mr. Prosecutor. Show me evidence that there's a connection between this case and the case from 12 years ago.
Evidence, you say? That's all.
If you don't have any evidence, then there's no point in talking about it.
Is there any evidence that connects this case with what happened 12 years ago?
Arthur, you're right. Tinder's not about hooking up anymore. It's about dogs hooking up.
Oh my god.
I do think that people are taking Tinder significantly more seriously. It came out as a joke app, but now it's like legitimately like, oh man, this is how I'm gonna meet some people.
Yep.
Which is great.
Well, certainly the connection between Knightley and Dogan, Dogan's chess partner. No. Tomorrow I should interrogate him to one's office. I get they confess to doing that day. Laid to rest in front of the flower bed 12 years ago. You simply must retrieve it.
Oh, I wonder what kind of flowers they were.
I know, right?
No.
Right. Okay, so hold on.
And
So
also
the
how-
report with Knightley
How
is
old is the boy?
he's in middle
13.
school. So I'm thinking it's the report.
Yeah, send it, man.
Wait.
Yeah.
I just want to read these though. 18 years ago, Manfred, Jeffrey, Dover. Okay, so that's interesting. I'm
Oh,
wondering.
right, that was this game.
I know. I'm wondering when these are going to come in. There are no clues to the whereabouts of Dover's son or Gustavia's son until the day before the incident. Man, everything's gonna come together here in a moment.
They come together.
I gotta think it's that
right
report.
now over me. Well, it's saying what evidence we have that connects to 12 years ago, and they're like 12 years ago.
This case with the one 12 years ago.
Yeah, man. You trust your instincts. Do a barrel roll.
What do you think, Yanny?
I mean, it says 12 years in it. It's a good shot.
This is a report written by Patricia Rowland to Blaze the Best regarding Knightley. Please read this part here.
That thing he laid to rest near the flower bed 12 years ago.
Man, if I was editing this video and like there's a picture of that thing from 12 years ago, it would totally be a dick butt.
I
It'd be all dramatic and just dick butt.
Laid to rest.
Yeah, dick butt laid to rest. Dick butt will never be laid to rest. That's not all. Take a look at this as well. This letter was sent to Jill Crane, who was murdered 2 days ago. Oh, I wonder if we could. Oh, yeah, that would have been a good one. I wonder if we could have sent that too. Although, the sender is currently unknown. Here, it is written as follows. Please get revenge for 12 years ago.
What? 12 years ago? This is the same amount of years that incident happened at.
Agent Lang, something big is happening here. Jill Crane's murder 2 days ago, and now the president's murder today. Yeah, Blaze has been on a freaking killing spree. Like, holy crap.
Team kill.
There has to be some connection there. And the key to solving it lies in what happened 12 years ago, does it not?
You're asking me to reopen the wounds of the Lang clan?
When did you get so dramatic?
Well, since he was born, man.
I guess so. Agent Lang, I beg of you. Who was that just now?
Shifu.
Shifu!
Oh.
You guys, what are you all doing here?
Oh, God, the gang's back together again.
We followed you here, Shifu!
Oh my god.
We heard that Shifu was investigating the incident from 12 years ago.
You idiots! Stop making that stupid voice. I'm not your boss anymore. Get back to your own Go on, get. I'm not your boss anymore.
I don't love you anymore. Go back to the forest. We don't need you.
You're
But
no
Shifu!
longer castle slaves.
Sir, we can't do that. What did you say? Are you disobeying my order?
Shifu, we beg of you, reinvestigate the SS5 incident from 12 years ago.
Man, they gotta get a new MIB for that one. He's not coming back based on investigation.
No.
None of us could have ever forget that case. We know you feel the same way, Shifu. Agent Lang, even your former subordinates desire to reinvestigate the case.
And you think you can solve the mysteries of that case?
You like the idea where every miscellaneous character is Toad?
Yeah.
Perhaps I can, with your help.
I got it. I accept your invitation.
Shifu, 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 Shifu,
Shifu! 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 Shifu!
Now then, with that decided, I guess it's my turn to shine.
Okay.
We're investigating a case from the past, right? And guess what the best tool for that is?
Oh no!
No, you're
When
not.
no other bird dares take flight! The little Mr. Thief.
Why is it a Mr. Thief? You know?
It's Mr. Pig.
right.
It's Mr. Potato Head to you.
If we have the past case files from the past case, I can recreate it from the past.
Unfortunately, I don't have the case files.
Well, what the fuck am I supposed to do? What do you mean?
Access to those case files is restricted. It's being treated as highly classified information.
Why is that?
I don't know, but it seems like there's a lot of things that they want to keep hidden. Even what I know is limited to what was published in the newspaper back then.
Oh man, that's the most reliable source of information.
Yo, so you've been on this vendetta case based only on which we have proved is unreliable, journalism within this game.
Yeah.
And what if like Patricia Rowland was just like caught up in it, like trying to get off the hook, and Blaze like, hey, I know you didn't do it. He's just a really good guy, trying to get her off. And then Lang is just this.
I found the Blaze apologist chat. Let him have it.
Yeah.
Let him have it. Blaze apologist in our midst.
Yeah, Terminator 2000.
Can you just make it solid and say Blaze did nothing wrong?
Yeah, Blaze didn't do anything wrong.
Oh my god. That will not be a problem. In any case, please tell us what you know.
Sure. ESS-5 incident.
Damn. It's dramatic.
The incident occurred on a winter day 12 years ago. It was the 10th of February. The police department in the country received a call from a group of kidnappers. We kidnapped the President Huang, they said.
Kidnapped?
Yes, that's what I said. The SS-5 incident was the case for President Huang's kidnapping. They demanded a ransom of $100 million.
That's a lot of money. $100
A lot of money.
million.
I could sense the pinky raise.
100 million? Wait, just how much is that?
It's 100 million. It's such a large amount, she's having trouble visualizing it.
That night, my old man was the last person to meet with the president. They were together at Zhengfa Embassy until midnight on February the 10th. After that, no one knows what the president was doing up until he was kidnapped. With the president's life at stake, the Zhengfa government frantically gathered the money. After that, the ransom was delivered, and the president was returned safe and sound.
So, President Huang has been president since 12 years ago. That's really amazing.
They just gave him the money?
Oh, yeah.
What happened to like we don't deal with kidnappers in that whole thing?
And terrorists and stuff.
Yeah.
What?
Clay's being held ransom.
Hold on.
We need $100 million.
I'm holding Clay ransom because I'll take $99 million.
I'm not worth it.
What? $5?
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
I'll take $4.99.
Oh crap.
That's it. You heard
know
me.
what?
guys. We can
Actually,
get a little
you
more
can
than
just
that.
have him.
Oh,
That's fine. That's fine. It's not worth the trouble, really.
I know all the words to Mr. Brightside.
Yeah, I know. I'm very aware of
Are
that.
you gonna sing it while we kidnap you? No thanks.
You are not coming out of your cage, and things will not.
You
be
are
fine.
not pretty fine.
No.
Okay.
It's over.
Well, I guess I gotta be down.
Yeah. Look, I wanted all of it.
So, President Huang has been president since 12 years ago. That's really amazing.
Well, being in office for so long is just part of how amazing the man is.
Oh man. Angriest! Here's $5. Give me Clay.
Good. Awesome.
You must have missed the auction.
There you go.
So do you want to be Edgeworth, or will I be Edgeworth?
Well, yeah, Clay, get a name. I think, you know what? You got a pretty sick Edgeworth, don't you?
Hello, it's me, Edgeworth.
No, battle girl. Let's run with it.
Okay.
I'm being taken hostage.
No, you are disappeared. You don't exist anymore,
Yeah,
sir.
you're the property of Angry.
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
Why are you still here?
Fine, I'm going downstairs. The elevator's broken. Oh, I just stubbed my toe
No!
sitting down. How does one do that?
I don't know, man.
Ow,
Talent.
You know what?
It hurts a lot.
I
Oh my God.
definitely hit a parked car with my bike one time.
Oh.
Trying to be cool. Don't ever try to be cool.
I had a parked trailer with my car once trying to be cool.
Yeah. Yeah, that sucks.
Well,
I hit a pair of off-topic streamers with a cookie once. No, I didn't, but I'm gonna. You want me to? I'm gonna throw it over my shoulder. Yeah? Okay, I'm gonna throw this cookie over my shoulder where Clay's in pain. 3, 2, 1. Oh.
Oh. Wow, you were so far off. It is now stuck in our light fixture. That's probably a fire hazard.
Oh my God, it's such a fire. I can see it. Hold on. I'm gonna just gonna go up in the
Disgusting
elevator
up there.
Oh God.
Oh my God, don't break it. Hey, Neo Sai, dude. Here's £5.
Here,
Keep Clay.
I'll take the cookie back.
That's like
it's so
25
dusty.
Canadian
I'm gonna
dollars.
go rinse it off. I'll eat it.
Oh my God.
What? No, I'm gonna rinse it off. It'll be fine.
Underwater?
Yes.
What are you talking? You can't put a cookie underwater.
You absolutely
Bugs
can't.
mate up there.
That's fine.
It's fine, probably.
I'm just gonna rinse it off. Dude, let me rinse it off.
Why? It's fine.
Okay,
Wait,
fine.
I'm gonna eat it.
Yeah, eat it then.
I will. Water?
Yeah.
I can judge stream. I don't want to be judged. I'll do it after stream when no one can see.
Judging harsh.
Okay. Wait.
I like cracked all my toes.
Yeah, we're back on that now, eh?
Ow. Like it
Okay.
really hurts.
I
got
believe it.
rug burn at the same time, I think too.
Oh.
Yotes, it's a delicious gem-free
Okay, let's
cookie.
go.
I couldn't.
Okay.
What? No, just kidding. You can't.
What?
Then in here.
Whoa! Wait a second.
I had some pocket change. Does this suffice, Mr. Magasi? It does. It does.
20 shekels, not $20.
Yeah.
Are they shekels? I can't remember the SEK.
You managed it. What? Yeah, Seckles.
The shekels, okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Chris, you just stub your toe while sitting down. I'll pay $5 to take them back. Man.
Thank you, Angry.
Honestly, I've never done that. I stubbed them on the floor trying to raise my chair up. Guys, thank you.
Gotta let them go that way.
That was a really fun tangent that we
That
went on.
was a good tangent.
The tangents
I got a
that-
cookie out of it too.
Yeah.
That's so
Ow.
funny, man.
Let's go.
well, being in office for so long is just a small part of how amazing the man was. I mean, is.
That's
Lang seemed a bit
actually
happy when he said that.
That's a slip up. He said how amazing the man is. That's present tense, but he's dead, so was would be appropriate.
Might have
Wonder
been
if
might have been-
translation or that's going to be
I
a
can't remember the full
contradiction.
context of the sentence, so I would
Him being in office for 12 years shows how great of a man he is.
I see. Okay. Swedish crowns.
Swedish crowns? Oh, cool.
Thank you, Mr. Bergassi. And what happened to the kidnappers? Second Swedish crowns. Where's Seckles from?
Well, why is it S-E-K then?
Oh.
I don't know. what Seckles is.
Sweden.
It might-
Swedish?
and then maybe
Crowns.
maybe crowns is with a K.
Ah.
Like in Swedish.
Nice.
Well, a top secret covert investigation was carried out when a secret trial was being held.
A trial. Does that mean the suspect was caught?
The suspect was Patricia Rowland.
Ooh. Then, the reason you came to the prison a few days ago.
Yeah, I was put on extended leave from Interpol. So I decided to go back and reinvestigate what happened 12 years ago. Bam, Angry, thank you. First, I had to had to get a look at the face of my target, so that I knew no matter how much logic came my way, I'd be able to blindly look through it and convict somebody.
So the trial, something about 12 years ago.
Yeah. Back then, my old man was in charge of every aspect of the president's security. What a breakdown. He took responsibility for the kidnapping and was relieved of his post as bodyguard. But he continued to investigate as a regular police officer until he finally found the culprit. And it was none other than Patricia Rowland. There was no way she could be innocent. However, the result was a not guilty verdict. In the end, the case went unsolved. Crushed in both body and soul, my old man resigned from the police.
What was the basis for arresting Patricia Rowland?
there was a lot of evidence. At least, that's what I think. But I can't see those documents for myself. So, that's where my story ends.
What should we do with only this much information? Even the little thief would have a hard time producing a recreation.
Ugh. Is there really nothing we can do?
Looks like you could use some help.
Who's that?
Literally the only person missing from this gang. Persons.
Nice.
Francisca!
And Mr. Shields, too!
We finished up with the trial and finally managed to catch up with you guys.
Here, take this.
This is...
Ah,
Oh!
Oh, it's the Case Pop SS5 incident.
This is 5.
When Roland mentioned 12 years ago during the trial, it caught my interest. I looked into it immediately and got in touch with Interpol.
I expected nothing less from you, Francisca.
Don't get the wrong idea, Miles Edgeworth. I didn't prepare these documents for you or anything. The former yeah. I did it for the sake of the investigator taking up the case and his father left behind.
Uneja!
wait, sis. But I thought information on the SS5 incident was restricted to the public.
That restriction was placed by the prosecutor in charge of the case, Blaise DeBest.
Blaise DeBest was the prosecutor in charge.
However, it could still be this boy as the killer. As a result of the trial just now, Blaise's authority has been revoked. It's all thanks to his son.
Sebastian. By bringing down his father, the door to this past case has been opened.
Prosecutor DeBest is currently wrapping things up in Patricia Rowland's trial. He told me to relay this message to you. Leave Pops and his cohorts to me. You guys just take care of the case on your end.
Really good mix.
He's become quite reliable right before our very eyes.
Truly. Alrighty then.
I love Dadworth.
Yeah, I know.
This is perfect! Now we just have to, now that we have the files, just leave the recreation to me.
Indeed. Well then, let us begin. According to these documents, it appears that the incident took place right in front of the Tower Plaza.
Then let's head to the plaza right away.
That's convenient. Oh, the whole gang is moving there.
Not all of them, though, because they can't... There's not enough memory in the system for
For them all to move.
For animating that maze. I don't know, maybe there is. I was just joking.
Man, this would be so weird to like set up in live action. Like the camera angles, you'd have so many people just kind of standing around while 2 people are talking.
Yeah,
at a
the
given
blocking would be really odd.
Yeah.
That's where the Avengers got praised for having so many like big name characters, but
Making everything work, Okay, would you please activate the Mr. Little Mr. Thief?
Right! With these case files, recreating everything should be a snap. And where should I start?
Where indeed, according to these documents, it seems there was a witness to the kidnapping of the president. A freelance journalist by the name of Jack Cameron. Jack Cameron.
There's
Jack
James
Cameron?
There's Jack Cameron. Oh, do you think it's that Jack Cameron? Or is it like James Cameron?
oh, Jack
But
Cameron.
no.
Anyways, they said we shouldn't look too far into these.
Okay.
However, he happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time and was murdered by the culprit.
Oh, so that would mean the place he saw the president at was here.
Here? At the Grand Tower?
No, the Grand Tower was only built around a year ago, Kay. Wow, that's a new building. Before that, this place contained mostly old abandoned buildings.
We actually knew that.
Cameron is in camera? Oh. However, 12 years ago, this place was...
Huh. Now you're talking about some stuff I know. Yeah, 12 years ago. And this very spot was
Oh.
the happy family home.
What's that, pal?
It was a place where the children who had lost their parents could live.
It was
Also
an
known
orphanage.
as an orphanage.
Oh,
Very funny
no.
place.
God.
Or to put it more simply, it was an orphanage.
I mean, happy is basically synonymous with funny,
Yeah.
Yeah.
basically.
I've never had a funny experience that I wasn't happy about.
Right?
And family is basically anyone you can laugh at because, you know, they
Yeah.
can't get mad.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the president was kidnapped at that orphanage.
And the head of the facility at the time was Patricia Rowland.
Oh, no. Just like the prison.
Yeah.
Apparently, Rowland was referred to it as her home.
It seems that suspicion would naturally fall upon her.
Patricia Rowland, Blaze the Best, and President Huang. The darkness that remains from the SS5 incident case still casts a shadow on the present case. Okay, I'd like you to input the investigation data from Jack Cameron's murder case. We can probably assume that he was killed by one of the kidnappers, or orphans.
So if we solve the murder case, we'll know who the kidnappers were, right?
Precisely. I'm counting on you. Boop, 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 boop.
Oh, I'm not gonna say my thing. Okay, little thief!
Take flight.
My voice cracked a little.
It did.
Wow! Wow!
Wow, this is some tech and a half, my god.
What in the heck is this? Everything's green!
I've come to
Sponsored
expect
date
such
night.
reactions. Hey!
Which happens every Thursday at 7 p.m. If you are a sponsor, thanks for coming out. And if you missed that information, link down below to our Discord. And if you want to be a sponsor, get on those, link down below.
This is a recreation of the grounds of the facility that stood here 12 years ago. Based on the documents from the police investigation.
I recreated the scene to show what it looked like when the police arrived at 7 a.m. the next day.
It appears a fair amount of snow had piled up here.
Yeah, I heard that the footprints in the snow were prime pieces of evidence. The snow fell during the day, on the day of the incident. So the snow only fell before
So the
crime.
snow only fell before the crime took place. Which means the footprints wouldn't have been erased by any further snow. I must make sure to pay close attention to these footprints.
Can we just talk about how well I read that sentence and how fast I did it?
It was
Really good.
It was really good. I was really
so
proud
good
of
I
myself.
didn't even notice it.
Yeah. Flawless.
Let's get this out of the way.
Oh, what a scoop. Would you look at that? Those folks have done turned green.
Maybe they're sick or something. Oh, but I bet their clothes are green too. Oh, but their clothes are green too.
Well, I'll be. Their clothes are green too. I reckon this ain't no ordinary disease. Y'all picked up something good. Looks like you're talking to next level.
Yes, Chief! It looks like there's no way we're gonna be getting a word in.
Not that I have any desire to intervene.
When is the next date night going to be public?
Oh, the last one? Right now.
Scruffy! Don't you dare say a word. I'm warning you.
Oh, Mr. Edgeworth, please help me, sir.
What is it, Detective Gumshoe?
Oh, it's about the story behind the SS5 incident, sir. Even though Blaze may have lost his authority. Oh, there's no way you can get a confidential document this quickly. That got me curious, so I made a few calls and asked around. And I found out that Ms. Von Karma used all sorts of forceful tactics to...
Scruffy! I thought I warned you.
Why? Oh, jeez.
You've done a lot for us, Francisca. I promise I will bring this to an end with my own hands. Wow, that's cute.
He just couldn't keep it in anymore.
Franny's nice.
Oh.
These playground toys are all modeled after a hare and a tortoise, like from the fable.
Oh.
The tortoise and the hare competed in a race, and in the end, the hare lost.
And now for something completely different. It's time for a K-quiz. Why did the hare lose? There are 3 choices.
I already know the answer. It's because the hare took a nap.
1. The hare's favorite shoes were stolen by the Yatagarasu. 2. The tortoise trained with the Yatagarasu until it became faster than the hare. 3. Unbeknownst to the 2 animals, the Yatagarasu stole the victory from the shadows.
Those are my only choices.
Is it too hard for you? Okay, I'll give you a hint. It starts with the...
She wants me to pick number 3.
Oh,
man. The crow. Or raven. Is it raven or crow?
crow.
Well, she calls it a raven, doesn't she?
raven.
And then
I
other
believe
people
so.
call it a crow.
That's what I
Isn't a raven like a really
It's a
big
raven.
crow?
It's like a big crow, like a crow on steroids. A steroids crow.
Difference between crow and raven. Ravens often travel in pairs, while crows in larger groups.
Yep.
Yeah, a little bit of differences here and there.
3 flower beds.
It all makes sense now. I've seen the truth.
The snow.
This is where John's from, and that's... Oh, he is adopted.
Yep.
It all makes sense.
Yep.
Nice. 3 flower beds and snow.
Agent Lang, what's the matter?
Something strange. I wasn't able to read the SS5 incident case files until now.
Since Blaze had all access to that information restricted.
Yeah, that's right. And yet, I feel like I've seen this exact scene somewhere before.
What do you mean?
Where did I see this? If I could just remember.
He looks deep in thought. I should leave him alone for a while. Let's ask him something.
After the SS5 incident, the president completely changed. Well, he must have felt like his trust had been betrayed. I guess it's only natural. He cut off all ties with the Lang clan, putting an end to our deep bond of trust. My old man wanted to at least apologize in some way. So he tried to go see the president more times than I can count. Of course, the president refused to meet with him. He wouldn't even give him the time of day. I don't know if it was from the bodyguards, but there were times he'd come back all beaten up. But me standing around talking about the past doesn't do jack, does it, Cameron?
I shall be the judge of that. For now, just keep telling us what you know.
You're still as tactless as ever. Well, I figured you'd say as much. The fall of an old man, the fall of my old man, was also the fall of the Lang clan. The family that failed to protect the president. That's what became us. My old man started to investigate the case like he was possessed.
Could someone so driven by obsession truly conduct a proper investigation?
Sheesh. You really don't pull the punches, Mr. Prosecutor. Don't think I blindly trusted in his investigation just because he's my old man. His investigation was meticulous down to the last detail. Apparently, he even conducted a thorough interview with each and every kid at the orphanage.
Where's the body? Tell me what you know!
I don't know! What do they call his type of mustache? A friendly mutton chop, or...
Yeah, I think it was a friendly mutton chop, yeah. The face shelf.
Yeah.
He interviewed every child. I wonder how fruitful his results were. The president of Zhangfa, Di Zhenhuang, was kidnapped on February 10th, 12 years ago. The kidnappers demanded a ransom of $100 million. Dai Long Lang confirmed that on the evening of the incident, the president was at the Zhangfa embassy until midnight. Prosecutor placed the best suspect, Patricia Roland. A flower bed.
According to the data, this facility had 3 gardens. And each of these gardens contained 3 flower beds.
You know what's pretty fantastic? I bet you we're gonna take the... Aw, you. We're gonna take those hoof prints, and they're faced like this, right? We're gonna turn them like this, and they're gonna line up perfectly with those 3 spots.
Ah.
Yeah, that looks like that's absolutely correct.
The way these flower beds are lined up. Have I seen this arrangement somewhere before? Logic? No.
Since it was during the winter, there were no flowers in bloom. What a shame.
What's this yellow flower?
Huh? Why is there a single flower here? That is a lion lily. It's a very rare type of lily.
Did you say lion lily?
That's the flower Miss Courtney gave to the president.
What's it doing here? Could it be just a coincidence?
If I recall, the lion lily originates from Asia.
I believe it's pronounced Asia.
Asia. In the language of flowers, it means the bond between parent and child.
I never knew you were so familiar with flowers.
That much is common sense. You're simply lacking in your studies, Miles Edgeworth.
I don't think it's common sense. How many of you knew that without playing this game?
I know that a white lily means lesbian.
Really?
No way. Really?
Yes.
Huh.
In the language of flowers in Japan, at least.
Oh.
Based on some sort of something.
Shiva, I know it's not my place, but I have a request. Please, do a roll call, just like old times.
Just like old times, huh? What a lark. Guess I have no choice. Roll call!
One! I'm sorry. A roll call with one person is really lacking.
That's nonsense. I've got nothing to do with numbers. Even though you're the only one here, the pack is always one, right? If you think it's lacking, then howl loud enough to make up for the rest of the pack. Roll call!
One!
That man, is he on the verge of tears?
Oh, so beautiful!
So beautiful!
Oh,
This bear-shaped igloo is both cute and scary at the same time. I hereby declare this a beargaloo.
it looks as though this igloo could fit 3 people inside.
Yeah, I bet you could live up to 3 years in this beargaloo.
3 years. What about the summertime? The igloo would melt.
Ah.
Mr. Edgeworth, say that again. Say it one more time.
The igloo would melt. The head down disappointment is good.
Oh, yo, Grunge Hamster. Awesome information about flowers.
Yo, this scene sure puts a chill in your bones. Uncle Ray needs a hot babe to keep him warm.
Could you please try to be a little more serious?
Oh, if that's what Kay wants, I guess I have no choice. Miles, is this where it all began? Is that right?
Yes, I fear that is the case.
What was Patricia and Blaze's true goal? There were still many mysteries yet to be solved,
Indeed, it is just as you say.
particularly the mystery of what will happen to Kay Ray's love.
What?
K-Ray by K-Ray and J.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Kay
Katie,
Ray's
Ray, and Jay.
love. Isn't it suspenseful?
Not even a little. You just couldn't resist, could you, Mr. Shields? Why can't you ever stay serious for more than a minute?
I think he's genuinely incapable of staying serious for that long. Well, FBI man, I have to report a suspicious person. He's right over there. Go!
Oh my god, also, I just realized that
Oh.
you know when you said why were they hoof-shaped?
Yeah.
It's actually,
Yeah. Triangular-ish. These footprints here seem to lead to and from the body.
These footprints are believed to be the culprits. The shoe size is about a size 7. That's fairly average.
For
men or women?
like a female size 7 or
It seems you'll be able to tell who
Japanifornia
the
times
culprit is from
7
these footprints.
Japanifornia size 7?
Because I have like fairly small feet for a man,
Yeah.
and mine are bigger than a size 7.
What size are your feet?
Mine are like a 7.5, 8.
I think 10 is roughly average.
I think so. Like,
Yeah.
that's pretty standard. A lot of people I know are size 10. I'm size 10.
In Japan, I think, yeah, right?
And a half.
I think, does Japan have different sizings, I wonder? These footprints stop near the body.
They must be Mr. Cameron's footprints. He sure has some big feet. They look like a size 11. According to the data, his shoes match these footprints.
So, this is the eyewitness of the president's kidnapping, Jack Cameron. What exactly did he witness?
I've recreated the state of his body based on the photos taken by the police.
It appears he was struck in the head from behind.
The murder weapon was a brick, right?
Oh, God.
It looks like the ones from one of the gardens.
The blood that flowed from his head has splattered all over the surroundings.
This is actually really savage scene.
Here, take this. It's Mr. Cameron's autopsy report.
Aw. Bludgeoned to death, time death February 10th around 1 a.m. Touch the check button for details. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. Granny.
Nook and Granny.
A yellow flower has fallen here. It's called a lion lily.
Indeed, Francisca told us earlier. Apparently, it comes from Asia.
Yep. In the language of flowers, I think it means the bond between partners in crime.
It's the bond between parent and child. Partners in crime. It's cute. I assume this is the victim's cell phone.
That's right. Apparently Mr. Cameron gave his eyewitness testimony over the cell phone.
What did you mean by over the cell phone?
After Cameron found the president, it seems that he's called his friend. But it doesn't answer the phone, so Cameron left the message on her answering machine.
The tape is in the case files too. You want to hear it?
Please. Hello, Jill.
Jill.
Are you asleep already? I'm in front of the facility now, but something's not right. President Huang is here of all places. And what's more... Crap! The light just went off. I can barely see a thing now. I can't believe it, but it almost looks like he's being kidnapped. I thought I'd let you know. By the way, President's being kidnapped, no biggie.
Yeah.
What was that sound at the end?
It seems he was attacked while he was still on the phone.
Agent Lang, may I ask? What was the name of Mr. Cameron's beloved?
I'm pretty sure I heard her name was Jill Crane.
Jill Crane. Dum-dum.
So it was true. Did you say Jill?
This was why she was seeking revenge for 12 long years.
The feelings and the items Miss Crane inherited from her beloved brought her to the auction. She had to come exact revenge on the conductor, Blaze. But Miss Crane tried to get revenge on Blaze, right?
She may have wanted to get revenge on him for covering up the kidnapping case. Or perhaps she thought Blaze himself was the kidnapper. Ah, Jack and Jill. Nice, SB, you're right. Jack and Jill went up the hill,
To
and
fetch
Jack
a
got
pail.
bludgeoned with a brick.
Oh, that's sort of how it goes. Because he actually does break his crown.
Yeah. Jack fell down and broke his crown.
And Jill came tumbling after. And that's what happened in the cases!
Oh.
This is the brick that was used as the murder weapon.
You can find bricks like this all over the garden. They must have used one of them as a weapon.
Jack Cameron was a freelance journalist. He was killed because he witnessed the president's kidnapping.
The blood really stands out in this recreation. It's giving me the heebie-jeebies.
Even in the original photo, it looks brutal enough. A lot of blood was spilled. The back of his head is covered in blood. That must be where the blood spilled from.
According to the autopsy report, he was struck in the back of the head with a brick.
Ah, man, the corner no less. Ouch. God. Indeed. It's likely that the killer approached Mr. Cameron from behind. Is the victim holding something in his right hand?
That's also written in the case files. It seems he was holding onto a button.
A button? Did he tear it off the culprit's clothes?
No, I think he won it from watching the NyanCave.
Oh, you mean this nut button that we're giving away in 2 days?
2
and
days!
It's signed and we'll send to your door?
Wait, isn't there July 31st? Am I crazy?
There's a July 31st.
3 days. So make sure to collect waffles, and there'll be a raffle during our last stream of the month. Be there. Get your vote in. Personalized Canadian care package too?
Well,
What about the camera?
Oh, nice.
Oh my God, 3 footprints are finally gonna go. Do you think?
Oh!
Do you think it's too early?
Never too early. Perhaps this is the true nature of the monster's footprints.
True nature?
We've been waiting for so long.
Compare the positions of the 3 footprints in the 3 flower beds on the left.
Oh!
The exposed areas of dirt match the areas where the flower beds were.
So Blaze dug holes in front of where each of the 3 flower beds used to be.
Exactly. Now, why would he do such a thing? I believe we have a piece of evidence that tells us why. Why did Blaze dig holes in the ground near the flower beds?
There has not been a reset of health in a while.
No, I know. I can't say it right now. Wait, hold on a moment.
Thank you so much for helping me get revenge for 12 years ago. Love, Kay.
Where is it? Tomorrow I should interrogate him. I'll get him to confess that he's one of Dogen's henchmen. That thing he laid to rest in front of the flower bed 12 years ago, you simply must retrieve it.
Yeah.
Seems
You
legit
simply
to me.
must retrieve it.
You simply
Legit
must.
to me.
Go!
The report from Patricia Rowland to Blaze the Best. It said that something was laid to rest in front of the flower bed.
So Blaze was following Miss Rowland's instructions to dig it up?
It's been 84 years.
But why would he dig up 3 holes?
The report didn't state which of the 3 flower beds the item was in front of.
Oh! So Blaze didn't know exactly where to dig.
Oh my God, do you think it was $100 million?
So that's why he had to dig up all 3 spots.
Most likely, yes. I'm sure Blaze himself was none too happy about that.
He went through all that trouble. I wonder what he was trying to dig up.
Man, like, okay, so like $1 million in $100 bills
Yeah.
actually isn't like that big.
You mean $1,000 bills?
Oh, is it $1,000 bills?
Yeah, $1,000 bills.
Okay.
$1 million, $1,000 bills.
Wait.
It's $1,000 bills.
Yeah. That's super small, but like, I think you can fit $1 million in $100 bills in a
Okay,
briefcase.
let's do it. Let's do the. So okay, how thick is a bill?
You just I don't know, maybe 100 million in cash or 1 million in cash.
It's 0.0043
inches.
and then you want to multiply that by 1,000 because you have $100 bills, right?
Yes. No, wait,
Wait,
10,000. No,
no.
it'd be 10,000.
No.
No, wait.
No, this is easier. No,
10,000, 100,000, 1 million.
Yeah, 100,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. 10. Okay. It would be 43 inches tall.
$1 million in $100. Yeah, $1 million in $100 bills.
Just over 3 feet tall.
That's perfect, right? Because you could split that up and put it in a briefcase.
Yeah.
Pretty easily. But then you times that by 100.
Oh yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, and that's where it gets crazy, a little bit.
Well, I mean, it's
Basically,
4,300.
It's 100 briefcases then.
Yeah, it's 100 briefcases.
Oh man. Okay.
Kitty, hi.
Well, now I'm just so curious.
You just used $1 million bills, Clay. On side dude. You got me. Oh man. I didn't want to lend me $1 million bill.
Okay. You're going here. I'm just thinking the average dimensions of a briefcase are 16 inches by let's say 16 by 12 by 5.
You're definitely gonna get the FBI at our house. How big is $1 million? How big is a briefcase?
You held a 100-pound cat a while ago? Oh my God, why?
What?
I want that. Absolute units. I love absolute units.
That's not healthy.
I know it's not healthy, but it's so cute. Fat animals are the cutest. Camera?
Oh yeah. So that was part of his body. The victim was carrying a camera.
Oh, according to the case files, it seems he only managed to take a single photo. Here it is.
A 100-pound coin, Yanny.
Oh.
I thought it was a
100-pound
cat.
coin. That's so funny.
I thought it was a cat.
What? Here, see?
Wow.
This is also who slapped the snowman? Why would they do that?
Who slept?
Who
Why
slapped?
you slept?
How can you slap the snowman?
No, they took his eye.
Oh, the button.
The bloody button.
Oh.
But how can
button.
he slap the snowman?
I like my story better, GD,
This
where you
is-
held a cat.
Isn't this the president?
He's being held at gunpoint. This must be the scene the victim witnessed.
So the person in the coat must be the kidnapper.
Indeed, it seems like some sort of disguise. If the logic of Agent Lang's father is correct, then the person should be Patricia Rowland.
But why is there only one photo? And why is she wearing pants? Women don't wear pants.
Perhaps he was killed before he could take any more. Cameron's photo.
Not like it was your cat, GD, but like someone else's cat that was just really fat and cuddly and you picked it up. 100-pound cat. I want to see what that looks like. No, not a cat. Fish. Just a regular cat. Oh.
It's a swing decorated with the face of an elephant. It looks like there's some kind of motor attached to the other side of the elephant.
There's one thought that has crossed the minds of every top-class swinger.
You heard it here
If
first.
only I could do a full 360.
Top class swingers are always aiming to do the full 360.
With that powerful motor rotating the swing, that dream can finally be achieved.
Okay, so I just gotta say, I was so curious about the math that it would take to get $100 million in $100 bills in a suitcase. It would take 7.17 standard briefcases. Just in case you were curious, I really was. But you could fit $1 million pretty easily in
In a briefcase, yeah.
a
Your
briefcase.
life is
I can't remember what movie it was. It
different
was some spoof movie where there was like a big thing about $1 million and they're all freaking out and then they got it and they opened the briefcase and the briefcase wasn't even full and they were
Yeah.
like, oh, this is a disappointing amount of money.
Oh, that's really
It's not
funny.
$1 million, it'd be a lot more.
now. Yeah.
Oh, look, a 100-pound cat?
Probably something like that.
Like,
No, this is
damn.
40. This is a 40-pound cat.
40-pound cat.
That's a big kitty. Look at his
Big
face.
kitty.
It's like
I'm not okay with that.
no,
Yeah.
it's kind of animal abuse, but I think
Yeah.
they're really cute. Cause just look at him.
Hey, all cats deserve
Oh,
love, right?
Oh no.
He's cute.
Let's lock the
It's
notifications.
not his fault.
It's not his fault. He's his little sweetie.
Yeah.
Well, he's a big sweetie.
Rotating with a motor.
That's
but wouldn't that be
that's
dangerous?
that's an emoji.
Mr. Edgeworth, you can't fulfill your dreams unless you're willing to take some risks.
Okay, listen. Edelgard will be an emoji before this cat.
I love Edelgard.
Oh, it's
There.
Is that the real problem here?
There. There.
Please, ask me anything you wish.
I'm gonna take that sentence at face value, Ginger.
Yeah.
You have my heartfelt thanks for bringing John back. Oh, even the thought of him not coming home makes me...
Hey, old man, don't bully my mom.
Aw. No, that wasn't my intention.
Woo! Look at him go! Mommy's little knight in shining armor. He's so cool.
I don't think she's mean to be condescending, but she comes off a little condescending.
Mommy's little knight in shining armor. Oh, Arthur, you're so cool.
Ah, okay, GD.
It's not like that. Quit blabbering stupid stuff about me.
John, please wait. May I proceed, Mr. Edgeworth? My actions were unbecoming of one who calls herself a servant of the goddess of law. I won't ask for forgiveness. However,
Judge Courtney, I am not as well acquainted with the goddess of law as you are. However, isn't that goddess also a mother of other gods?
Oh,
The law makes exceptions for extenuating.
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 That was extenuating. There was an R in there.
Nope.
So it really tripped me up there. Makes
Strenuous
exceptions
is
for
a thing.
extenuating.
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 Yeah.
Funny word.
Yeah.
The
Extenuating.
law makes exceptions for extenuating circumstances. It understands a mother's heart. I'd say perhaps your goddess sympathizes with you more than you think.
Mr. Edgeworth.
I don't get it. What the heck are you two blabbering about?
It's okay, John. I don't have a clue either.
It seems the dust has settled on day one of Patricia Rowland's trial.
Yes, while a decision is yet to be reached, I would say a guilty verdict is quite likely.
Who is Edelgard? Oh, D-Joing, you need to Google Edelgard and you'll find her. She's a sweet old bean.
She's the new protagonist from the new Fire Emblem that's coming out on Switch.
Mm-hmm.
One of the protagonists.
I'm sure a thorough investigation into her connection
Is
with
this her?
Blaze will be conducted as well.
You misspelled it.
After seeing Sebastian today, I know we can put our faith in him.
Just like Kay, Sebastian is also in the midst of training for the future ahead.
I see. When you say it like that, I guess we have more in common than I thought. I said a few mean things to him, so the next time we meet, I'd like to apologize to him. I'm sure you will get your opportunity, but for now...
Yes, at present, solving this case is our top priority. But the joke is, if you Google just Edelgard, it brings up something that's not quite a Fire Emblem protagonist. Or at least the Fire Emblem protagonist that we all want and need.
Yeah.
Is this her?
If you go to images.
GD, please. That's
is this her?
genuinely who they're talking about.
The one with the 112.
Is it?
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
She looks very sweet.
What a swell old lady.
I love her.
Yes, at present, solving this case is our top priority. Aside from Edelgard, I guess.
That door! I remember seeing it from somewhere.
Of course you would. It looks exactly like the Grand Tower door we saw earlier.
But this is a recreation from 12 years ago. That means this door's been here since then.
It seems like when the Grand Tower was built, they decided to reuse the door rather than destroy it.
It's like the old saying goes, discover something new by heating up something old.
Oh. It seems she's understood the correct meaning of a saying for once.
But if you're using a microwave to do it, don't heat it for over 5 minutes.
Well, that's a long time. That's odd they used the same door from an orphanage on a grand hotel. This pillar appears to be burnt.
Oh.
According to the files, it seems like there was a fire on the evening of the incident.
A fire?
Let's see here. Huh? It says that one of the children at the orphanage spilled kerosene and set it on fire as a prank.
I
You
guess
can't spill kerosene and light it on fire as a prank.
that's arson, yeah.
You poured the kerosene and lit it on fire, or you spilled it and then cleaned it out.
Haven't you ever accidentally yourself into a prank?
Yeah, you're
Where
right.
you're
Not
like,
an arson prank.
not an arson prank? Are you
No.
sure, man?
I'm pretty sure, yeah. I guess that kid has far too much energy. And thanks to that, we can't make out any of the footprints near the main hall. Prior to the incident, a child's prank caused a fire. Oh, you know that classic kids prank where you spill kerosene and light it on fire.
Oh, yes.
I love that prank.
It's a good prank.
Yeah.
GD accidentally Tokyo'd themselves once.
No.
What does that mean?
Well, it's sort of like if you accidentally the whole thing,
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
but with Tokyo.
Oh, of course. Wait, but how much?
The whole thing.
Oh, I see. But,
All of it.
in its entirety?
In its entirety. The
Wow.
whole thing. I don't know if it's dangerous or not, but if you accidentally the whole thing, you know. Oh man, we accidentally the whole stream.
Yeah, we accidentally the
We
whole
did.
stream.
We did.
We did!
You throw things up the board?
Goodbye!
Goodbye.
I'm leaving!
Oh no, but don't go anywhere, please! Gosh, we have such an awesome time playing Mario Party. We're playing through Mario Party 2. We did Mario Party 1 last week. You want to watch that, you can check out that video. We have a playlist of all the events that will be coming up. We got MC Uncle Michael Chu coming over and rocking it with us. It's going to be me and Yandroid, Clay, and Chewy playing in our tournament. We're actually going to keep stats of all of it. There's going to be an ultimate winner at the end of it. You got to tune in.
The spreadsheet, I'm gonna link it in the video.
There we go.
Also, what a great game this is.
And if you want to know if you should show up or not, talk to Lefty. Lefty from our Discord server and our chat.
He
They got
knows.
some- he knows. He
He
knows. So
And if
we
you
do have
don't
that.
know, Lefty knows.
Oh yeah, and don't forget we also do have Kingdom Hearts. We're back at you tomorrow at 3:30, and we're continuing this on tomorrow at 12. And I say that if we get near an end tomorrow, then we could probably just finish her off Monday morning, maybe before or something. We can talk about that.
Say hi to stream, cat. Always sit in our chairs like you want to stream.
He's not a 40-pound cat at all.
No.
Anyways, cool. See y'all at 3:30. Okay. Bye.
Bye.